Hello everyone. Thank you very much for coming to my presentation today. My name is Jacob Allen and I'm currently in my senior year at Keene State College. I am majoring in communication and Holocaust and genocide studies. However, I am not here to talk about my experience with my majors here at Keene State. I am talking to all of you who agree that students do not need to learn an instrument in school. Now, I can see why all of you would think this. I did other things like sports in high school and loved every second of it, and it taught me very valuable lessons. However, I also did music in school and have to disagree with all of you. Students should learn an instrument in school. Now, I do not want to speak for everyone else, so I'm going to share my opinion through my own experiences of when I learned an instrument in school and what it taught me. Music taught me how to work with other people, music taught me discipline, and music taught me how to become a better person overall. The first point I am going to mention is how music taught me how to work with other people. According to Youth Orchestras of Fresno.org, experts agree that children who become involved in a musical group learn to appreciate the rewards that come from working as a team. Learning to play an instrument takes time and effort. I completely agree with this statement because I do not think I would have picked up the skill of working well in groups if it wasn't for learning an instrument in high school. Music required me to listen to others playing and respond to how they were playing. I was a drummer, so this is especially important. If I and other people in my ensemble did not listen to others, the song would be a complete disaster. This not only applies to music, but in working in groups in most aspects of life. If you do not listen to what others have to say, the project or workplace will be a disaster. There was one time when I was playing music and someone forgot their part. This was during a concert, mind you. What do you do when someone forgets their part in a group project or workspace? You keep going and find a way to get it done. This music event taught me that if someone forgets their part in a project or workplace environment, you have to keep going and get the job done. Music also taught me about discipline, which brings me to my second point. Now, I will be honest, I did not do very well in school before I played an instrument. Many of us, I'm sure, can relate to not doing very well in school or knowing someone that struggled in school. I did not have the drive to get my work done, and I was missing discipline. It is not a coincidence that as soon as I picked up an instrument, my grades went up. If I did not practice my instrument every night, I would fall behind and not be able to do my part in a song and ruin it for everybody else in the group. This applied to my schoolwork as well. I learned that I had to do my schoolwork every night in order to get better at a subject and get my grades up. The two went hand in hand. Learning an instrument is not easy, and it takes time and a lot of patience. That is the same with schoolwork or a workplace or group project environment. Now, I know many students are getting ready to study for the SATs if they have not already. As someone who has taken the test, and I'm sure many of you listening to this have also taken the SATs, I can say that it is very difficult and an extremely draining process, but a process that everyone has to go through if they want to go to college. Now, according to woodwindbrasswind.com, students who learned an instrument outperform students who did not learn an instrument by over 200 points in the SATs. This makes complete sense to me because students who learn instruments in high school did better on the SATs at my school, and this caused me to study much harder than I would have for the SATs. Now, I'm sure many of you out there have children or that are getting ready for the SATs, or you yourself might be getting ready for the SATs. Now, this point is something to consider when studying for the SATs. Now, the last point I want to mention is how music taught me how to become a better person in general. Music took up a lot of my time, so I did not have the time to go out and cause trouble, even if I had wanted to. I do not know if I would have had the drive to get a job if it wasn't for learning an instrument. I do not know if I would have had the drive to go to college if it wasn't for learning an instrument. Learning an instrument helped me decide what I wanted my future to look like. Did I want to be a person who did not have a drive to do well in school? Or did I want to be someone that knew they had the drive to do well in school? Which option do you think I chose? Learning an instrument gave me something that I was very passionate about and something that I got better and better at, and I made some of the best friends I have through music. If any of you out there have children that have not yet learned an instrument, or if you yourself have not learned an instrument, it is not too late. There is always time to learn these skills that I have mentioned throughout this presentation. Now, I'm going to end with telling you about a problem I endured when coming to college. I did not know anyone, and it was very hard to get adjusted at first. To be honest, I do not know if I would have stuck through the process. However, I remembered what music taught me. I remembered to push through it, and I will get adjusted, and I can do this just like I had with learning the drums. If I had given up, I would never have made the friends I have now and gained the knowledge that I have learned. Now, I spoke from my own experiences today. However, this is true for many students. Not learning an instrument can cause many students to miss out on many experiences and becoming the best person they can be. Don't we want each and every student to be the best they can be? Learning an instrument teaches lifelong skills for students to thrive in life and become that best person they can be. Thank you.